Hello family. I've mentioned this before, but I did college radio for a little bit before I started this channel, and our radio station had a policy where you couldn't play an artist that was charting on the Billboard or above 250,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. And on my radio shows, I decided to take that a step further, and a majority of the artists I played were under like 1,000 monthly listeners. So when I started this channel, one of the video series that I started was reacting to smaller artists, where I got audience recommendations on artists that were up and coming or very small. I reacted to their music in a video and hopefully get more people to see it. Now it's been a little bit since I made the last one, and I kind of miss it. So welcome one, welcome all to Reacting to Small Artists 3. If you haven't watched any of the other ones before, I encourage you to go watch them after this, but you don't need to watch it right now. It's just more music. How this works is I ask you guys, the audience, some of your favorite small artists that you've been listening to recently. I picked a few of them. I'm going to listen to them like right now. Usually I pick every single one from the comment section of the last small artist reaction that I did, but I have a few that I picked other places. So in total, we're going to do 5 artists. The first 3, sorry, my fingers are double jointed. The first 3 are going to be from the comment section of the last video or from other videos in general. I have a few people that will come into my comment sections of other videos and recommend small artists, which is not complaining. Keep doing that. And then I have 2 wildcard ones that I'll explain once I get to them, but that's the plan for today. All of the music that I listen to will be linked below, as well as all of the artists' social media platforms I can find. What I try to do is I reach out to the artist directly and ask if they have any specific platforms they want linked in the description. But if I don't get a reply, I just link all the ones I can find. So before we get started, my name is Henry. I love music. This is where I talk about it. As it is with pretty much every small YouTuber, a majority of my audience is not subscribed. So you should subscribe. That would be really cool. It would make me feel really happy. I upload once a week. I'm going to try to keep these small artist reactions a little more consistent than I have been, but I make mostly music commentary, so if that sounds interesting to you, check it out. And yeah, let's get into it. Boom. Hi, it's Henry again, but from the future. So my mic was actually unplugged during this segment for the first few reactions, and I didn't realize until later. So how this is going to work is these first 3 reactions, I'm going to do a voiceover, tell you what was on my mind, just so that I don't re-record it and risk the authenticity of the reaction. You'll get to see my reaction, and then I'll try to give you an insight on what was going on. I'm sorry that it's a little unconventional, but just as a reminder, here's how it works. I picked 3 artists from the comment section of the previous small artist reaction video, and I picked 2 from some separate places that I'm going to explain once we get there. If the comment didn't tell me a specific song to listen to, I picked their most popular song. Since you don't have any audio from me for the first 3 reactions, I'm going to show you my favorite parts of the song. You'll get to see what I looked like while listening to them, and I'll give you a voiceover insight as to what I was thinking. Again, apologies that it's a little unconventional, but we're working with what we got. The first recommendation comes from user Nate8266 on YouTube and says, you should listen to Just Call by staticarmour. staticarmour has 2,490 monthly listeners on Spotify, but Just Call has over 100,000 streams, so this song has gotten around a little bit.
Just call, don't need a time, a place, a reason, baby, just call. Don't need a time, a place, a reason, baby, just call me. Baby, is this your number, or did you change it? I'll tell you, just call, baby. I'm sick of waiting, our love is fading, I tell you just call.
My favorite part about this song was how it really uniquely combined this type of indie rock and synth pop, both genres that have been very popular recently, into this kind of conglomerate, really cool track. The layering of the vocals and the harmonies was also a really cool touch that I wish you could hear me react to it. I thought it was very cool. It was taking a lot for me not to just stand up and dance to this song. It was super groovy. I was getting really into it. I was a huge fan of this song. staticarmour. This song was amazing, and I'm so glad I got to listen to it. I wish that I could have just stood up, started dancing, got some like rave lights or disco lights around me. That's what this song needed. The next recommendation came from user Sem3937, and the song that they recommended was Redshift Blues by Dispirited Spirits. Dispirited Spirits has 894 monthly listeners on Spotify, and while they did recommend a specific song to listen to, the song was 10 minutes long, and when I recorded this, I had work in about 30 minutes, so I unfortunately didn't have that much time. So I listened to the most popular song, Former Living Thing, and to be honest, I'm glad I did. The instrumentation at the beginning of the song gave me very huge Snarky Puppy vibes, which if you know who that is, good on you. Very, very jazzy. I liked it a lot, and I actually was not expecting for there to be any vocals.
Waltzing through breezes of disintegrating nuclei.
Transition from a jazzy instrumental to a heavy pop punk song was so jarring, but so awesome. This key change also had me going crazy. This song was honestly one of the best pop punk songs I might have ever heard. I was loving this. So for this all to be the work of just one person who is relatively younger than everyone else in this field is so commendable. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been listening to this song almost every day since I recorded this video. It's Thursday, I recorded this on Tuesday. Dispirited Spirits, I hope you get your flowers, if not from this video, from something later on the road. Because this song deserves every single bit of attention that anything in the mainstream does. This is outstanding. Next, user Teal Justice suggested Boston Song by Lucy James. Now, Lucy James is the smallest artist on this list with only 127 monthly listeners.
Taking the train to Boston, dealing with a cured sore throat and good riddance. I swear I'm doing alright. I haven't been home for you to see it. I got a cold just to prove that I've been going outside. Taking a plane to Austin. I've been living like a tourist, pretending I don't have a home.
Immediately, the tone of this song is set with the kind of droning cello, violin in the background. I was a huge fan of the storytelling in this song. A song about proving to someone that you had a connection with that you're doing okay, even though they haven't seen you to believe it. And even maybe deep down, you might not be doing alright. With the undertones of this song, with the undertones and the instrumentation of this song, maybe underlining that you might not be alright in the end. The nice folky indie instrumentation in the background was really, really cool. And I just really liked the songwriting and the vocals of this song. If you can see, I didn't really talk that much during the song just because I was so invested in the story that was being told. And I really love when artists are able to kind of capture me in this world that they're creating. This song left me completely shocked that Lucy James only has 127 monthly listeners and quite honestly needs like a million times that.
The sky tells me it's getting late.
This next artist I'm listening to is called Cade Summers. I actually have a very interesting story on how he met. So if you don't know, I have an email linked to this channel, and it is never used. No one's ever emailed it before except one person, Cade Summers. He emailed me, I want to say about a month ago, asking for me to react to his music for the next small artist reaction video. And just FYI, this is not an open invitation to email me guaranteeing that your music will be reacted to. I just found his because it was the only one there, and I decided, you know what, if someone's gonna go to this amount of effort to get a hold of me, why not? The song I listened to was called E.H. Time, or A Time. I was not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but it's probably one of those two.
And I like it, it's how you ride. And I like it, it's how you ride. It's the way that you like it. It's the way that you like it. It's the way that you like it.
I just realized my mic was not plugged in. It like fell out a little bit. So I'm gonna go in post and like do a voiceover. But that song was really good. Very glitch pop inspired in like the first part, but it slowed it down once those drums came in. I'm a huge fan of that. I love the guitars and the drum pattern that you used in that. I just feel bad that my mic was unplugged because my reactions were I really like the song. That's a little unfortunate. But Cade, beautiful, 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 beautiful song. If you listen to any kind of like, not necessarily glitch pop, because that's really not what it is, but just like very experimental indie, you will enjoy this. All right, this next one's a little unorthodox as well. This request comes from my Instagram DMs. Now, I want to preface before I go into this. My Instagram DMs all filtered to my Instagram requests, and I never check those. So please do not DM me on Instagram thinking that your music will end up in one of these videos, because I'm probably not going to see it. I will see it if you comment on my video. I will not see it if you go to my Instagram. But one day I was really bored, and I was looking through all my requests, and I found this one from Real Boot Raymond. He just asked me to listen to his music for a video, and decided that I wanted to switch things up, try one of the Instagram DMs, so I agreed. This is going to be the last one to finish it out. He has 1,500 monthly listeners and did not recommend me a particular song, so we're gonna listen to Black Sambas. I'm a little excited about this one. All right, last song of the video. This is Black Sambas by Boot Raymond. Let's get it.
Going in and out of conscious on the realization, trying to breed my patience, trying to get impatience, trying to live. I was with them Simmers, rocking Summers, they was bent back. Nigga with my chin strap, my chin was out of jaw, my jaw locking out of place. Off the molly water, off the J's, off the collie locker, nigga body walking. On my jaw keep locking, off the molly face. On my face is facing, while my demons facing me. While the beings
talk to him, Raymond. Holy.
I was cooking while I was off the molly, while the jaw keep locking. Molly baby, crack baby, started walking, started pedaling before I could talk. Tall walking, hard walking, had a party at home. Hold the laces, hold the cat. I was loafing on my sack. Niggas loafing on my
This
hat.
is so
They was
good.
trying to catch my hat, but it didn't feel in my hands. Feeling pains, feeling far songs, fell off them zins. Fell out with fans and fell out with hands. My hands decaying while my hands prickling. Hands sickling, the sickle ass and sickle shows. Nigga pickle pose and nigga read my told.
On a different type of living, I had to cut them off, cause they ain't get the picture and the image, and I'm the illest just to do it.
Bro, that was beautiful. First off, if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, you know that I'm a fan of abstract hip hop, and like people like Mavi, Earl Sweatshirt, Mike. This was really, really good. It's very hard, in my opinion, to find consistent abstract hip hop artists that are small like this who aren't like trying to copy someone. This is just like, this is really good. You can tell his flow is genuine. You can tell it's thought out and planned and articulated with the words that he's saying. It's just, ooh. The production is also so beautiful. It complements it so well. I'm a huge fan. And the feature was really good. Kid, that was really good. Maybe I gotta check my DM requests more. This was good. Raymond, that was really good. I'm gonna hit you back after I record this, but that was crazy. Alright, that's 5 artists. We listened to a song each. Sorry if there's a little technical difficulties there. I didn't realize my mic was unplugged during some of that. But for the sake of time, I don't want to be late to work. So we're gonna cut it here. I wish I could talk more about all these people, but please go stream their music, go follow their accounts. I'm gonna try to tag every single one of them. If I end up not being able to reach you or you don't hit me back and you see this video, please comment your socials, do whatever you need to do. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.